Hey, yo, welcome to a special pregame episode of West Coast Crossover. I am
What's
JD.
cracking? And this is Jeremiah the Prophet, and this is the podcast where if the team ain't the Lakers, they're trash, and if your podcast ain't this, it's boo-boo.
Facts, man. So find us on westcoastcrossover.com. Also find us on all social media platforms. There's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and you can also find the show on any streaming music app. Wherever you was listening to that bullshit you was listening to before that, you can find us there. Anyway, man, like I said, this is a special pregame warm-up edition for the Lakers versus the Suns tonight. We're going to forget about what happened last night and focus on what's happening tonight on the floor for the Lakers, because last night was some bullshit. So, man, what you feeling like? Like I like to say, tonight the Lakers are playing somebody that's more their speed than the Suns, as they're projected to finish towards the bottom of the conference, be one of the worst teams in the league. Maybe tonight the Lakers can bounce back and get a win.
Yeah, man, I'm going to need them to do better than they did yesterday against the Clippers, bro, because that was brutal. Oh.
Facts, man. Hopefully they can come out, turn shit around, and prove that last night's game was some kind of anomaly or something. But like I said, they're projected to be weak. The Lakers should match up well with them. Their front court, super suspect. But the problem lies for the Lakers in the backcourt, and Eric Bledsoe in particular. I think if Lonzo Ball fought Patrick Beverly was an issue, Eric Bledsoe is a whole different monster coming in there.
Hey, here's something I want to get off my chest, man. For all the doubters and the haters out there, please, if you are an informed Lakers fan that listens to the West Coast Crossover with us, do me this favor and watch tonight's game with eye towards seeing how many people blow wide open shots that Lonzo created for him if he's not getting assists for them. How many times people are getting fouled when they go to the hole off an assist that he gave them, because that kind of stuff doesn't show up in the stat sheet, and I think that's the kind of stuff he's going to be doing all season long, and he even was doing it yesterday, even though that game looked that bad.
Yeah, it did look that bad. You think he was doing all that yesterday, and that most of the blame, because right now you sounding a lot like LeVar Ball, man. Most of the blame can be laid on the rest of the team for what was going on yesterday.
Look, I'm not saying that he played a great game. I'm not crazy, man. But what I am saying is that in the very first quarter, I watched, about 9 minutes in, he had 0 points, 0 assists, and 4 rebounds, and I was smiling ear to ear because my coach's eye, as watching it, made me want to wish I had a player like that on my team. He was making all the right reads. Every shot he shot was the proper shot. When he was open, it wasn't knocking down. He missed 2 or 3 three-pointers that rattled in and out, and it just looked like he knew what he was doing.
Man, do you think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive looking for that shot?
Yes and no. See, yesterday, Patrick Beverly was playing him real tough and all up on him. But what I don't believe people realize is that Lonzo is not the dude that is going to give you all them kind of crazy buckets like that. He will if you let him, but he's only going to make the right decision. So if you smother him, he's just going to drop them dimes. He's just going to cause a bunch of attention to himself and then pass it off. A lot of times, man, you watched it. You can't tell me you didn't see him cross Beverly's ass quite a few times.
Yeah, and I saw Beverly rip his ass too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, that happened. Beverly was playing him real tough. Beverly was doing his thing on the other side, talking a bunch of crap. He tried to out-muscle him and punk him a little bit, But I thought with all that withstanding, it wasn't as bad as what the numbers looked at all. I was more encouraged with him than I was with Brandon Ingram, man.
Yeah, facts. Hey, one thing that I was encouraged by, he did kind of keep his composure a little bit better than I thought he would. The one thing that does concern me right now, but this is usually typical of anybody that comes into the NBA after 1 year, is the way that he looks on the court. He still looks like a little kid going up against a bunch of grown-ass men. So I think that's going to be – how do you think he's going to handle that issue tonight, though, with Bledsoe in particular, having to deal with him, because he's a very physical player for a point guard?
Lonzo's shot is going down better than it was yesterday. And if the other Lakers are not dribbling the air out of the ball like they were yesterday, Lonzo's going to have a much better game than he did. Bledsoe's going to eat his ass up. And every point guard right now is going to eat him up on defense on an island. If they ISO him and just go at him like that, dude, everybody's going to get him as of right now. But the game ain't about that. You know what I mean? Overall in the game, he's going to handle his role as a point guard if he's allowed to by the rest of the team. I really believe that. I strongly believe that.
All right.
Let's get into some of the other players so I can.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you had mentioned Brandon Ingram earlier, bro, and I think it's about time for him to get on top of his shit, because I have not seen him since that first summer league game where he went off, and I'm seeing him out there. He's throwing up ill-advised shots. Things ain't going in for him. He's being pretty effective on defense here and there, but he's just disappearing on the court to me at times. That happened to me last night, and I think going up against Josh Jackson today, I mean, he's a young rookie. He's energetic. He's defensive first. He's going to be all over Ingram because he's trying to prove himself in this league as well. He can try to make a name off of Ingram. How do you think Ingram's going to deal with that? Because he's going to be a big key to this game tonight.
Here's the thing about Ingram. Ingram, every time he touched the ball yesterday, he put it on the floor. Every time he touched the ball, he tried to attack the basket, and he shot from the first three quarters. He didn't make one pass, I don't believe. I was waiting for that guy to pass, but every time he got it, he put his head down, and he was on a mission. Everybody in the whole gym knew what was going on. That is what he has to stop doing. If he lets the game come to him, in particularly letting Lonzo create and shooting off the catch and shoot, just being confident in the shot that is created for you, and then driving when the guy closes out too fast, he's going to do fine. But the problem is, so far, is he is way too much. Whoever told him that he should be the leading scorer and average 20
Luke
points
Walton
a game,
did.
Yeah, Luke Walton and Magic did. But they need to make sure that they explain how, man. You know, he can get a dub off of catch and shoot opportunities and driving only when the guy closes out too far or he sees an opportunity. And even then, being ready to kick it out. Have you ever seen Brandon Ingram in your life drive to the basket and then when they collapse on him, pass it out?
I'm sure he's done it, Ben, but I can't recall the time that he did it, not the time that I've seen it.
Man, he's going to need to add that to his game or else he's always going to get locked up.
Yeah, because it's been some kind of one clumsy drive to the rim after the other, and then the shots that he has taken from the perimeter been kind of broke. So all I'm saying, man, you better not come out here tonight and get shut down by a rookie, man. Everybody's speaking on you like you're supposed to be the truth. I'm like, nigga, where? Because I ain't seen it, bro. So please, go out there and shut me up, please.
Yeah, he in the first game, to me, that looks bad. It looks like a player with a broke shot and extra skinny keeps trying to go to the basket and gets fouled, you know, on a prayer layup, you know, that's off balance. And he can't play like that, man. He's gonna have to do some step backs. He's gonna have to just shoot the open shot and be confident, even though it has been looking off. If he can't do that, then he needs to get off the court, straight up and down.
Well,
straight up and down.
Moving on to another key in the game, man. The front court, like I said, Phoenix is pretty damn weak in the front court, man. They've got Tyson Chandler's old ass starting at center, and he's only going to be good to play about half the game, even though he's effective here and there, but he's not that much of a factor. And then they got T.J. Warren out there, and who's effectively a small forward, and then Josh Jackson. You know, he's another small forward. So they're not that big across the front line to start. And even coming off the bench, really the only other big dudes they got is, you know, Dragon Bender and Alec Peters, you know, another young dude. They're thin along the front, man. So I think Brook Lopez starting the game is going to be key. If he wants to take all those shots, he's got to start hitting those, man, because he's going to be going against that weak front line. He's got to be effective. And also Julius Randle, when he comes off the bench, he can't be acting like no little broad like he was acting yesterday, like a little girl out there, all salty because he's not starting. Whatever that meant, whatever that was about. He wasn't playing like he was playing in the preseason. And tonight he should be dominating these dudes. Him and Lopez need to go off in order for the Lakers to win, in my opinion.
I think all them dudes, man. Look, Brook Lopez is a veteran, and he knows he has the most offensive skills on that team. And so he was doing too much yesterday also. Every time he got the ball, same thing. He was just going to work, And I understand why he was doing it, because he has the most talent to do so. And they were down big, and nothing else was working. But Julius Randle did seem like he was throwing a little damn hissy fit. You know what I mean? To me, like he was, that was suspect. And even Larry Nance was really jittery seeming and just trying to make anything happen. It's all going to come down to me to if they're playing together as a team, which honestly weighs on the point guard a lot, dude.
All right, well, we'll see if Lonzo Ball can help get that done, because the last game, man, it was looking bad. Larry Nance was able to piece together a kind of a decent game. Him and Jordan Clarkson pretty much were the only ones, but outside of that, man, it was bad all around. Julius Randle was out there getting dunked on super bad by Blake Griffin. Good.
Oh, no.
God, Jesus, that was bad. So, but the bottom line is, bro, every phase of the game, they need to step it up and play a lot better in order to beat the Suns. And I think they need to figure out a plan on defense. I don't think they should I was going to say they shouldn't let Lonzo play Bledsoe on defense, but damn, they damn sure shouldn't let him play Booker. So they're going to have to figure out a way. They're going to have to figure out a way to help him out or something, or funnel Bledsoe into the paint. And the bigs are going to have to step up and be able to help, and he's going to have to rotate out on the shooters or something, because defensively, he's going to have an issue in front of him, whether it be Bledsoe. I don't know if Knight is playing tonight, but even if he comes off the bench, he's another fast, quick, talented point guard in the NBA that's going to be a handful to deal with. So I'm definitely interested to see how Lonzo plays tonight, and if he can help this team do the best that it can to get a win tonight.
Yeah, man. The defense is going to be a problem with a lot of teams. They're going to have to work on that as a team and be able to switch. And I'm not saying that Lonzo is super trash and going to get ate up on the perimeter every time like that. But he is inexperienced, and people are going at him hard. So that will be a problem with the guards that Phoenix has. I expect them both to score a lot, honestly. But as long as they can keep that somewhat under control, then they'll be fine. Like you said, the Phoenix Suns are about their speed, and I expect the Lakers to come out and get a W today, to be embarrassed about what happened yesterday, because that was embarrassing. Niggas was getting banged on and not even playing as a team. Man, they need to beat the damn Phoenix Suns, bro, or we're going to be looking real bad.
I got the Lakers pulling it out 105-101, man. You got a final score?
A final score, I'm going to say 114 to 101, the Lakers winning. Because they're going to need to put up a bunch of points to outscore the Phoenix Suns. And that's tonight at 7:30, right?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Oh,
yeah,
man. Right,
they're getting it in a little early.
Ball practice starts.
Yeah, 7 o'clock, but don't trip. I will be with y'all watching that game. We're going to break that down for you as soon as possible. Yo, thank you for joining us on the West Coast Crossover. Don't forget to join us. Go to our website, westcoastcrossover.com. Also follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that other good shit. And don't forget to download our latest podcast on whatever streaming app it is that you use to listen to your music. And I am JD.
And this is Jeremiah the Prophet, and we outro.
Yeah.